on this sale. 50 grand, that's as low as I'll go. Guys, come on. I need the money. Gotta gouge, gotta gouge. Please, vending machines. They're just not vending. Crystal swords are up, so that's pretty nice, but platinum halberds are where they're at when I got nothing else that I can sell. What else do I have that can make me some decent money on the shelves? Shell charms are still good, but I have to go out as well. Nah, it's all about those rings, surely. Alright, Louis is simply hungry, so he's not going to cough up a lot of money, but I'm still going to take him for everything he's... Hang on, what level is Louis? Probably not enough to pay more than this. Ooh. Goddamn poor people. Why can't they just buy more money? Thank you, man. That was it? That was all I got? Precious metals are up. Accessories are normalized. Super Vend has normalized. I wonder about this vending strategy, Doctor. I wonder just a bit. Alright, old man's here to save me. Save me from myself. Ah, there we go. The vending machine comes in at the 11th hour to vend our way to victory. Wanting weapons, good news for me, because hell, weapons are up and I'm sure you can afford this. Just a little, that's all you get. Oh. Oh no. Armor is down, sweets have normalized. Okay. Can't let up just yet. In fact, a lot of what I own is down now, which is a bit concerning. I wonder if I don't have enough variety out to inspire people. Maybe that's the problem with all these vendors. I really need 3 foodstuffs. Need them in 2 days? Sure. I'll enact the sawdust law by then. Okay, Arma wants a book. Books are good because they are hell expensive, and Arma has money coming out of her bits and can be gouged accordingly. Oh, oh my. God, that was near pin. That was very high. We did not... We sold fewer checkered floors today with more vending machines. I kinda need that money to reinvest in my store tier, and you know it. The fanfare seems to echo a bit hollow with me. Omerito indeed. Well, if that wasn't terrifying enough, what's happening today, other than me having no money? Accessories have increased, good news for me, with my rings. Weapons have normalized, that's fine. Checkered floors have normalized, maybe people will buy more of them, I have a lot of them. Fake high-class restaurants have left diners uncertain. Okay, well, let's see if the normalized checkered floors help out. If not, I'm going to revoke a few of these. But the super vend has changed in price, so that might help out. Oh god damn it! It's Louis. He can't afford my my super vends. Why can't other people want metal things? Is it worth going out and buying things? Probably not when I don't have much of a budget. I'm putting out items that are up in price, which seems good-ish. Well, some of them are up in price. Crystal swords are where it's at. Show me the money with these. But I do want a bit of food out for people, because I think food helps drag people in. Alright, let's see how this goes, vends and all. 8, only 8, okay, that's not a lot of people entering the store. And one of them's you! How about you leave my store? Good vending machine, good. Grab another one. So, problem with you and your expensive things is you're only level 5, you have a budget of about 30k, so I have to give you stuff that's about 30k. Question is, what's really made of metal around here that's worth that? And isn't down on price. I wish. Night Blade just isn't worth it all. But I don't have much else. And I guess I'll give him a Knight's Blade and a Pure Edge. Oh, we've got to level up on Louis, so not all is lost. He'll never be able to afford a super vend, though. Wow, they do not like to go high. Alright, Arma's here to save the day. Interesting that the little girl would pick up something so redunculously expensive, but let's see how she does with this. Why? Okay, so... Didn't seem that outrageous to charge for. That said, the vendors are doing their jobs. Wait, something about quality? Checkered floors are falling rapidly again. Okay, tell me more, Tyr. This could save the day. There are signs of a boom in long swords among men who know quality. Long swords, you say? It just so happens I have a... Ah, god damn it, they normalized. Still, I should take brutal advantage of this while I can. I'm also gonna change this and this to a table, because I'm not convinced that these are that having so many of these are helping me out here. I could be dead wrong, but I just really feel that I'm being hurt here. Maybe from lack of item variety that I have on offer. 7. I want everything to have at least 6 inside them. And if they can have more than that, then we'll give them more than that. I would like to have more swords out, but the breaker sword is whatever. It's not doing me any good just sitting out there. I won't have Knight's Blade out. The lack of swords is actually hurting. Maybe I should go out and buy some more. Is there anything out that's worth me buying, Tier? Armor is down. You know, at best I would buy more crystal swords, but I'd probably lose out given the time I'd spend on that. I hate to do this, but I'll put out Nightblade just so I can have more transactions. Oh jeez, I'm that shy. I ain't selling steel swords, no way, no how. Very few things are up. Alright men, I don't really care about your sword obsession. Buy from the vendors. Men have come in great numbers, looking for the popular swords. Because of their wife? Sure, why not? Bum bada bum. Now man can be gouged for 128, right? Good enough. Oh, Louis here. That's a damn shame. Oh, Elan as well. They are men, I suppose. Come now, vendors. Oh, Kylo's here as well. I wonder what use he'd have for a long sword. Not really sure he's a man, more like a boy. Good, vendor, good. Continue to strangle every bit of money out of these plebs. Keep on going, Recette. We'll see the black yet. I think next morning I'll stock up on goods, because I'm a little low on them now. Jake, how do you know if somebody buys from a vending machine? You hear a ka-ching between transactions. Unfortunately, I didn't really sell much at all. I had maybe 2 vends, which is not great. Maybe some of them should have super vends. Maybe they should all have checkers and super vends in them. How about we think of that? And then we can see how it goes. I can check at the end of the day to summarize what was sold. But yes, a bit of options couldn't hurt. I did buy up the super vends in bulk after all. This doesn't confirm anything, Doc, it just lends credibility too. Right, what's the story? What am I doing here? Accessories are up. That's about all I can do. Oh, but I'm pretty low on decent accessories too. I have to rely on the rings, which I'm now short on. Yeah, I forget having Knight's Blade out. That's just a waste of an otherwise good sale. Dang, I am short on things worth selling right now. Pretty short. Even the books I have, unless I really want to sell Doomsday, aren't looking too hot. Alright, not ideal, but hopefully the vendors can strangle people for dosh. Is a lack of people because your shop is empty, i.e. the vendors not being full? Ah, the shop doesn't look that empty to me. I've got loads of people floating about. Well, relatively speaking. I would just expect it to be a bit more full, given that we upgraded it. Like a bandit. Bracelet for the lassie. Bracelets are not down, so take the most expensive one I've got. Woman is too shrewd to gouge that well, and so few sales. Daggers are down. I don't really sell daggers. Armor is normalized. That's kind of good, I guess. Help conserve water. Turn that faucet off. Ah, right, that puts you up, which is alright. But Chobham armor is worth dosh to me. As are sandwich plates, but Chobham is more. And the atmosphere is nice and centric. Could stand to be a bit lighter, but not to the point where I'm going to push it. And no way I'm having you out when I could have more expensive armor for sale. 4 million. We can reach that, but it's not just reaching it that matters. It's breaching it. Nice that Prime's coming in, maybe because it's a bit dark. Not that she does very good on giving me big returns, but she has fairly good budget. Yeah. Okay. Don't know what brings on that attitude, but give me the dosh. Jake, maybe atmosphere needs to be on one extreme to get more transactions. I don't think you tried that. Doctor tried that. And I've done it before, so I know it doesn't work out so well. Right, Kylo buying the treasure ain't so bad. Oh god, that's so few sales. So few. Oh, but look at that. Loads of checkered floors got sold, but after I started stocking the super vends, a lot more of those got sold. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Proportionally, that's a lot of super vends. Okay, what's the news? Shields have increased. Good news for me. Sweet heaven! The market around super vend has completely collapsed. The price of accessories has normalized. Today's saucepan index is whatever. A stupid thing. Right then. Today it's rings, accessories, and food. Rings, accessories, food, and long swords. None of those are the big bucks, right? No. Well, let's go and stock up. Swords, of course. Cores of core, of course, of course. Oh yeah, daggers are down. A lot of full blades. Could well be useful, actually. I'll just have a few of those in the back burner. As ever, I want the expensive goods. Man, there's a lot of stuff I want here. But when is there not? Shell charms are good to have in the back burner, because whenever it's, oh, we want something expensive, yeah, the shell charms pull me through. Now, about the... Ah, for God's sake! Maybe items just never become available for sale in a crash. Well, there are other expensive decorations that I can get. Checkered wallpaper is pretty expensive. checkered floor is priced down, so it makes sense to invest in them. But maybe there's something to be said for really diversifying what I sell. It's a shame that Eastern Wallpaper doesn't sell for quite so much, but if I have a bunch of them, maybe they will sell instead. We're making quite the assumption, though, that price crashing impacts vending machines, where that is not a proven thing. We're just feeling like it does. And I make far less money vending Eastern Wallpapers. What do I make? I make 24k as opposed to the 60k I make on checkered floors. But sale beats no sale, so let's grab a few. And I still want that expensive book. Expensive books. Books. And graceful rings are always good to have. And everything that I can only buy one of, as long as it's worth the dosh. Even regular vending machines just aren't worth enough here. But remember, you should something like 80% of your super vends when you put them in the vending machines. Sorry, I mean sold, says Wellington. Yeah, true, but it doesn't prove it. Doesn't prove it at all. Yeah, if things got really grim, I could just sell items straight up, but you sell at 30%, since you buy at 70%. That's nay great. Okay, back to the Recettear. And let's bring in those men with swords. That should do us. Don't think I have anything that's really down in price right now. Okay, maybe I should do something resembling organizing this, right? First 5 is checkered floor, and then the next 5 will be Eastern Wallpapers here. We'll see how this one does. Heretical, checkered floor, checkered wallpaper, and another super vend. I like to keep a spare super vend on me. Otherwise, every other one seems okay-ish. Alright, bring on the blokes. Onwards, brothers, we shall see the spring yet. That looked like an Eastern Wallpaper sale, though. Sword, so it's always good to get the most expensive stuff sold whenever possible. That includes selling off this sword. Because there's a chance they'll just buy crystal swords and ignore the Demon Bane. Yeah, I can only assume that the vending machine vends flat-packed vending machines. Not that these look too easy to flat-pack. What was that, the third guy buying must have been the fourth. I see 4 missing sword slots. Woman wants the food. Again, food doesn't make me the big money, but this is like 3 sales at once, so that works for me. As long as she pays. Whew, 4 million picks. Right, Prime wanting accessories is fine because she has the big bucks, and I bought up these graceful rings precisely for this. Unfortunately, she doesn't give me a lot of pick on the picks for it. But again, I buy these at 70%, selling them at 100% even is good for me. Little girl, however, is, according to my notes, at level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 5, because I made her, I chased her off earlier with my abusively high prices. So can she afford only graceful rings? I reckon she can buy 2 and then get a meditation ring or healing ring for the other one. Nice. Come on, vending machines, there's money to be made here. There we go, that was a nice vend. I think this is the real strength of bringing people in for these. Since you have a lot of transactions, it's a lot more opportunity to vend. And then vend some more. Oh, that was not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And I mean, look, we are vending the crashed items. We can actually check to see if the items that we put in, you know, 2 of them were Eastern wallpapers. A whole bunch of the other ones were checkered floors. Okay, is anything priced up? It's shields, which is not the biggest money maker, but I'll put out a few of those. Hell, I'll put out a lot of those in the hopes that they get sold. Otherwise, traditionally expensive items, out they go. There she goes. Getting a touch gaudy here. I know what can save the day. The legendary counter. Isn't that right, Tyr? Yeah. People come from miles around to see this legend. Probably only for a limited time, but hey, it's good enough to make the man pick up our price-inflated jade shields. He's about to find out just how inflated. Did you sell any super vend? We'll check that out at the end of the day. Girl wants a book. Granted, I have plenty of books, but she should be able to afford some pretty tough stuff by now. At the level she's at, I want to give her Just Eat It, but we'll settle for Doomsday. Oh heavens, yes, you can buy that. I know I'm being stubborn, but that's just too high. Well, let's reduce it a bit, and Guildmaster has leveled up to the dizzying heights of level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's another good vend. Keep those vends going, even though the number of customers we have is insultingly low. I just can't explain it. We're actually looking pretty good on the money front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days until the 4 million picks due. We certainly have that in assets, we just need to liquidate said assets. See, all my friends are coming to save me. They know that the future brick and mortar shops relies on them. Come on, vending machines. Actually, just block the exit with vending machines, force people to go through them. Trying to save me at the end of the day. Alright, so let's have a look at what did sell, though. Through the vending machines. Eastern wallpaper. Checkered floor, Eastern wallpaper, checkered floor, Eastern wallpaper, Eastern wallpaper, checkered floor, checkered floor. None of the crashed items were sold, which is the super vend. Interesting. The price of heavy armor has increased. Excellent. Swords boom has ended. That's fine. We couldn't take any further advantage of it. The super vend has normalized. Time to sell more super vends. Food safety, blah blah blah. That's fine. We're in a good position, I dare say, to simply keep selling expensive goods. We have them, so we shall flaunt them. It's actually pretty good. I'm way back in the Capitalism Kills episode since I'm a YouTube scrub, admits Iwase, and I don't get the chance to catch many of your streams. Can you go over the customer's affection level? By the way, love the YouTube thumbnail for this. Oh, you're very welcome. I don't know if you mean what the affection levels are at right now or what they mean in general. In terms of affection levels, most people are at 5 or 6. Exceptions are Kylo, who's at 3, Woman, Man, and Guildmaster, and Old Man, who are at enormous. Like, it went above 10. Well above 10 for Woman, and I just cannot explain that. It's meant to cap at 10, but it did not. As for what it does, it increases their budget by about 10% of their maximum. Each customer has a different maximum budget. Some are really poor, like Louis, Elan, and Little Girl, who have a maximum budget of 60,000. So every level up is going to increase the amount that they can spend on an item by 6 grand. Some of them have far more, like Guildmaster and Old Man, who have 1.2 million as their max budget, and Alouette, who has 12 million. You can't even sell anything for that much, but know that it goes that high. So when you recommend an item to somebody, that's the most that they're able to spend no matter what. If they pick something off the shelf themselves, they can pay whatever for it, but they're not going to pick anything that isn't near enough their max budget. That should make a decent enough explanation of it. Let's get selling. Are we going to go dungeon crawling before the next debt payment? Well, we've completed all the dungeons, so they have no mystery for us anymore. And also, it's all about making the money right now, so unless I knew of an amazing fusion object that I could get for a relatively easy dungeon crawl, then no, we will not. Wait, what am I doing? Much as I would like that money out of him, he's not going to pay it. I don't have the best dungeon, or the deepest dungeon unlocked, and I can't unlock... Did she say, sorry, I can't afford that? Maybe I missed something there. I don't have the super endgame dungeon unlocked, so I can't actually get the best items. I'm not too bummed about that, because the dungeon crawling gets real old real fast in this game. How are the vending machines looking? We're a little low on you, but that I can sort out by throwing a new super vend inside you. Heavy armor is up in price, Jake. This is true. Yeah, of course, I have ancient armor and I don't have it on display. What a mistake to make. Let's give people a little chance. Oh, no, no, no. I have a goldfish bowl, I think. But not one this nice. There's barely any money. That's what it's all about. Why, says Pepper? Because I knew it would hurt you the most. 2 pieces of armor. I'll make it so. Vending machines, get to work. You know what you have to do. Oh, Arma wants armor. This is amazing because armor is up. I have ancient armor. Arma has a massive budget and can be gouged quite nicely. Hooray. Elan would also like some armor. Unfortunately, he is a bit poor, but we can still... Oh, a piece of armor, so he'll do any old tat, but his budget is low. So, realistically... this shield is as good as it gets for you. Vendors are working hard, and we have a good bit of time until the debt is due. So this is going considerably better than I had expected. stocking up on items probably in the morning. Is there a reason to buy from the scammer? Sometimes she sells items that you need for fusion and are very hard to find elsewhere. Otherwise, she can sell some unique items, unique wallpaper and flooring, but really, no. Other than seeking 100%, you should not be buying from the scammer. Of course, I'm the ultimate scammer around here. Here's the whale killer you ordered, man. But it's gonna cost you. Yeah, if you're a completionist, buy from the scammer. Arma must be a completionist. Of course, there's also times when she sells something that's so cheap, I'm just like, well, why not? I would like to use extreme violence on Etruria. Some better stuff. What do we have? Everybody should go on a crusade, right? So, a bit of the problem that I'm facing here, in fact I'd go so far as to say the entire problem that I'm facing here, is the debt keeps growing, but I can't stock more expensive items, I can't get more numbers of customers in, and I can't make the customers pay any more. So, I am at a bit of a loss how I'm meant to escape my fate of being crushed by debt here. There is a way out that I know, that doesn't apply for me, but I still know it. I could, if I had it available, go dungeon diving and forge those million picks items, and then sell them to Alouette, Guildmaster, Old Man Arma, and if I had him, Griff. But I do not, and I cannot. And the grinding would be insane, it would be hours of grinding. Oh, it's money, money situations, Grimbo. Okay, housewives with new money. Yes, what do they want? Please not rusty daggers. It's the precious metal bender again. Price of checkered floors is normalized, so time to sell more of those. Prospective immigrants, please stop by. I guess the racial wars have stopped. Okay, we have money galore, and it's still 3 days until debt time. So it is time to make all the dosh we can. Oh, what about orders today? Tier, orders. Oh, 2 days Kylo wants armor, that's fine. Shields and heavy armor are up. Okay. Okay. Precious metals, though. What did we decide was the best precious metal to sell? It was the charms, right? The shell charms. Checking. Checking a bit more. Yes, the shell charm. I have lots of them, but what if I had lots more of them? And whilst I'm out buying stuff, I might as well buy more stuff. I don't like the club, it's just not worth the money. But I don't think I've ever had it, so let's stock at least one, I suppose. Nothing's on particularly good offer for us right now. Armor is always good, but it's extra expensive. So forget that for now. Super Vens. Well, of course, when they come crashing down, I can't exactly buy more of them. But heretical floor is good. I have lots of checkered floors, apparently. Really? Yeah, I'll take your word for it, game. Can't have more checkered wallpaper, sadly, but Eastern wallpapers tend to sell from what I could see, so we'll buy up a few more of those. Nah, I should buy these when they're cheap. Super Vends, though, seem to sell pretty well, so how about we just buy a bunch more of them, just so we're ready. The melons we have will last for days and days. Alright, there we go. Wow, I didn't even spend that much of my money, but it'll do. Checking over on shields, just in case any of these shields are precious. The Jade and Pearl shields are, so I should keep the Jade shield out. That's worth great money. And, in fact, put more out if I have more of them, which I do not. Double checking, I do not. Rainbow Mail is sadly not fancy stuff here. Okay, what was it again? What's the fancy stuff I'm selling? Why can I not remember this stuff in time of need? It's Wing Charm and Shell Charms aplenty. There we go. Now show me the dosh. After we make sure our vending machines are well stocked. Okay, people loved buying the Eastern wallpaper. Again, doesn't prove anything, but we know it's sold. Although the returns aren't great on it, at least it won't crash the market quite so hard. I'm not stocking enough Super Vends for my own liking here. I guess I'll fill in the extras with Super Vends. I'm at a pretty good spot here, all things considered, because here's the thing, right? My money goes up and down like crazy. But what I've often found is when it was down, it was me stocking all these things up as much as I can. Now my money is up and I'm well stocked. So I might be in a better position than I was giving myself credit for. Okay, let's bring on the ladies. Women have come in great numbers, looking for the popular, valuable things. Well, top priority is getting rid of the Wing Charms, is what I would say if I didn't have this Jade Shield hanging around. Because this I can make the silly returns on. No, there's no point in me doing an endless mode run. No point at all. I need a challenge to play something to really grind the fun out of it. Coming out on top just feels so good. So with that shield gone, now I want to sell my Wing Charms. What did we decide on gouging these ladies at? Was it 120? I think it was 120. Nice that they're all asking me though, because that means that I'm able to shift the Wing Charms as fast as possible. And then it's just up to the vendors to make the ends meet. There we go. $116 says Assel Kerr, who just does not understand the art of the deal. Every percentage that I push up is pure profit. So I should push as aggressively as I can. And I just about sold at 100% there, which would be not very aggressive. Be aggressively stupid. So I'm rethinking my Rusty Dagger idea. The sheer number of people that I can bring in on a Rusty Dagger spree might justify the ends because of vending sales. Oh no, this is some real money. Well, that was pretty damn good for us. I cannot lie about that. Let's go and sell some more traditional items and keep it all rolling. Graceful rings are not making the impact that they used to. And I have this ludicrously expensive book that I want sold. Hopefully Arma will pop in and take both copies. Have some melons just to attract people. I wonder if I could just leave Checkered Floor on display. Would anybody ever buy that? I don't think they ever do. Well, let's sate our curiosity by keeping it out there for a while. Shields and heavy armor being up. I should take better advantage of that. Diddly diddly dum. Because that one piece of heavy armor that I have, there it is, Chobane, is worth the good bucks. Okay. Louis is the one jumping on it, which is crazy. Can he even afford it? Well, wonders never cease. Speaking of wonders, Alouette can be gouged like mad. Such ignorance. Poverty is a sin. I mean, I don't disagree, but buy my stuff. Even with as few people coming in as they are, we're able to make ends meet here. Armor's down, bit of a shame. Shields have normalized, also a shame, but we made our money on it. Someone is searching for the monthly issue of Booze of the World. That means nothing to us. Basically nothing is up, so we'll just sell what we can otherwise. Sweets. I mean, I'm glad you can buy as many melons as possible in this game, because they are the highest value food item. It's just limited on durians, which I don't know why they limit that and not melons, but it is as it is. And there's a lot I'm glad for. Here's your armor, friend. And Kylo eats that level up, at long last. I don't keep my store very dark, so I don't think I attract him. I think he's interested in dark arts. Guildmaster wants weapons, and I have no reason to throw that in his face, because he's got good dosh. Very Inky says they sold a 125,000 book to the little girl when she had a budget of 1,200 at the time. That is madness. They tend not to pick up stuff that's outside of their budget range. But I have no reason to doubt you. Sweets are down, but we don't have them on offer. Armor is normalized. That's good. Oh my. Heavy armor was up, I guess, but now it is not. So we don't really have anything that's up. What's our outstanding order? Tomorrow Kylo wants armor, and in 2 days Guildmaster wants his weapons. There's very little incentive for me to go out and buy stuff today, so I should just sell and sell some more while I can. Not that I have a lot to sell. In the vendors, that is. On the shelves, we got plenty of things. Shank people. Get this club off of my hands, it's not worth anything. Lots of armor being down hurts, because I like having armor. It's tempting to go and stock up, especially since armor is down, but I'd rather go out and stock up when we have a crash in... Oh Christ, precious metals, how could I forget? Precious metals, taking advantage of that is very important. Gotta squeeze out all those sales, you know? And there's a chance that the bender could end. Alright, see if we can't hit 10 mil today. Oh dear, we need something valuable at home, you see. Why, his charm just stripped you of everything else. Something ironic about the valuable items not hitting the highest value. Maybe you can make particularly valuable items? There are these emblems I see on the list of valuable items. Oh, this is valuable? Cool. There you go. But yeah, it's no doubt either fusion or endgame dungeon stuff. Ah, those vendors. They're doing God's work. What is the most expensive item that can be mass bought at price decrease? Yeah, checkered floors. Followed by the highest tier vending machines. Oh, that's some good money. Maybe I should stock up on rusty daggers next time I'm out to take advantage. Because I'm sure the rusty dagger boom will come again. And I should be ready for it. Let's get those ridiculously expensive books back out on offer. Get this clob off my hands too. A little short on other things worth selling right now, truth be told. That'll do us. Nice variety. Want to make sure that none of my vending machines have run completely out. This old super vend's running low. But, oh, well, I got a backup checkered floor. Nothing else that's going to make the big bucks, though. Pepperan points out that not stocking the vending machines exclusively with checkered floors has done us well. Yes, diversifying the risk seems to work out. And, I mean, I'm not an unreasonable man. I wouldn't mind having a nice goldfish bowl. Because no one else sells the stuff. It's kind of lonely there. Book, book, book. Yes! Gouge, gouge, gouge. Unfortunately, clothes are down, so there's very little point to me selling something like sailor suits, so here you go. Standard clothes. I haven't sold anything this cheap in a long time, but there you go. I haven't seen a just bonus in a long time either, because we are on full gouge mode. I gotta say, Arma quite likes the books, so it's good to have those in stock. Otherwise though, what can I even be stocking here? Keep 2 books out, I suppose. Too many things are down in price. It's causing me a bit of trouble with actually having good things on sale. But we'll do a couple more sessions of open store and then it's time to go and stock up ourselves. Oh, I'm always proud you come here, Alouette. By the way, give me all of Daddy's money. We finished the Obsidian Tower, very inky. We don't have access to other ones. I think one of them isn't available on Endless Mode, and the other one we just didn't unlock when we played the base campaign. And there we go, another level up for Charm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels on her, although levels seem to have lost all meaning because woman is at level 13. $10 million ducats. Madness. Oh, I don't really want to stock up on rusty daggers if they're up in price. Valuable boom has ended, that's fine. Sister Struggle has a sequel announced. Well, what is... Ooh. Hey, daggers are in. It's been a long time since we encouraged the shanking of everybody in town. But who am I to avoid a profit? Straight away. Give me the fish, girl. Give me the fish. I really wonder if you can level up the affection of Etruria. Okay, so the whole town is going to go on its bi-monthly shanking spree, it seems. Oh, Guildmaster, I have a weapon for you. And your wife. Well, this is quite nice. I could just do nothing for the next 2 weeks and still pay off the debt, but when you have money, invest it in making more money. Checkered floors, we've sold so many of them today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 checkered floors at 200,000 a pop. Other than that, what other items got vended? 1 Eastern wallpaper, a super vend, a couple more wallpapers. The price of weapons has increased. Well, that's all weapons, that's good news for us. Armor is normalized. Yeah, uncertain fortune. Nothing to worry about really, but it would be prudent to go and reinvest this money. The 4 million pix is due tomorrow. Yes, let's ticky mass. Buy what can be bought. Including a few more of these. A couple more of you will do. I'm fine on golden scales, but I always want your most expensive books. Melons are still down. I guess I'll pick up a few more while we're here. And I want the heretical floor always, and we'll pick up a few more checkered floors. More than just a few more. A bit more than just a few more. Hopefully the price goes down, and then we'll buy even more. 20 should do for now. Checkered wallpaper, Eastern wallpaper. Just to diversify what we sell. And the super vends as well. And maybe a few more super vends. A fancy counter actually has decent amount. Well, decent, it's 20,000 ducats a pop. I guess we could have those in the back burner in case other things crash and burn in price. I forgot what I need to sell. All weapons are up in price, but I will actually buy them up and take advantage of it anyway. I just won't mass buy. Except, I guess, rusty daggers. I mean, they don't really cost much regardless of the increase, so... There you go. I don't remember if people ever want worn swords, but let's prepare for that just in case as well. Yeah, ancient armor is good money, and the Chopim is also pretty good. Somebody earlier said they were disappointed at lack of pirate hats, but they just don't have the value to be worth investing in. Shell charms do though, yoink. Why is he buying cheap stuff at inflated prices now? Because it doesn't really matter. I mean, what? I bought 50 rusty daggers at 300 each. I'm making constant sales that make me 60,000 profit, so I'd rather just not have to worry about the timing. As usual, nothing worth caring about on this list. Okay, no, I need slime liver. And I don't want it as well. Recht. All weapons are worth selling right now. And Kylo wants 2 pieces of armor, which is good, and hopefully the weapons stay increased in price for tomorrow. Basically, if I'm selling anything, it should be These expensive weapons, even the club.